Welcome to Show and Tell.
This can't go on like this. This gag, like
I
this,
guarantee it will forever.
I don't know what the gag is. Are you a teacher
the school,
in pain?
Yeah,
I'm a teacher.
the school gag. I don't like it.
And it's coming to the end of the year, and teachers disappear for the summer. It's starting to hurt.
Fading away.
Guys, what do you have for Show and Tell?
have
Welcome to Show and Tell, by the way.
A video game.
What game?
Hey, it's a secret. Until I
Well,
announce
it's
it.
time for the show.
What is it?
so
It's in the
fucking
title
tell us.
already.
Who's going first?
It's in the
No, we
title.
say
I'm
it
asking
first,
you're
and we-
first.
It's Bloodborne.
All right.
Bloodborne, the video game.
All right. And Jake will go first. Jake, what do you got?
I'll go first.
Yeah, because that's more exciting.
Okay. Fine. Since I've been rewatching all the Star Wars films.
Oh, actually, yeah. You think yours is going to take longer? Is that what you're thinking?
Nah, probably not.
No, you know what? Maybe we'll do that first.
Fine.
Fuck it.
We figure this shit out
It's
on
not
the
that
fly.
it's more exciting. I would think that just more people might be interested in that, and they don't want to stick around for your fucking horse shit.
Okay, so Empire Strikes Back for me.
Nice.
But now I give the floor to Michael. Even
Michael.
though this was a video game I played as well. You go.
Thank you, Jake. But
You probably have much more to say.
I beat it.
Yeah, you beat it.
Oh!
Yeah, you have.
All right. So I fell in love with a little Japanese game company called From. Wait.
From.
Yeah,
From.
Wait,
From Software.
From Software. Yeah.
Really? Well, how's it spelled?
From. Like it, you look at it, it goes From Software.
It's a game from Software.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Yes, fucked up.
It is
man.
fucked up.
So,
Dark Souls.
So yes, Dark
Yeah.
Souls 2 was my first game from them, and around the time I played Dark Souls 2, video games were really kind of like, I felt like I was just breezing through them. Like it was just kind of like a thank you, Jake.
Is that a humble brag? R.I.P. Harris?
Yeah, I was humble bragging. I was
Humble
yeah,
bragging?
Humble bragging. I was video
Humble
games.
brag.
It almost kind of felt
The humble
like,
telebrag.
Almost kind of felt like a video games. If you do that again, I'm gonna fucking hit you.
What happened?
Yeah. It almost felt like video games were starting to play themselves.
Whoa!
So then I got Dark Souls 2.
That was a movie called AI.
And
from
then the game
Steven
plays
Spielberg.
you.
Game plays you.
Yeah.
Game.
Are
Dark
you
Souls
Ready
played
Player
you.
One?
So I'm not sure if this. I'm not sure if this game is just really hard or if it's just what games are supposed to be.
Games used to be hard.
So supposed to be. So Bloodborne is the newest
But then
game.
again, so
from,
was I.
From Software, and it's like all of their games are like the same thing, but just different settings. So instead of being a knight in shining armor, you're a man in Halloween Town.
Victorian
Yeah.
demons. You're like Van Helsing, basically.
You're Van Helsing in
shit.
Halloween Town.
Hugh Jackman,
And,
Van Helsing.
Could I get this on N64?
No,
yeah,
PlayStation
yeah.
4 exclusive.
Yes, exclusive.
Oh, okay.
So I would say hands down. I would say hands down. This is like probably the next generation game. This is like the next generation.
Bloodborne?
Game. Yeah, Bloodborne. So far.
Bloodborne.
No.
What, okay, give me another example. What?
Okay, all right, fine. Since
Slender the
I can't
Arrival.
come up with one off the top of my head, I'll give it to you. Fine.
Yeah, all right, I'll give you some time to think about it. You know
Look at
what?
this guy's a regular Uptown Funk over here.
I think that Bloodborne is the next generation's this like using its graphics and everything working together. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
What about
It's
FIFA?
I think it's built on an antiquated engine and the graphics are subpar, but that's just me.
Oh.
I'd say the artistic design is fucking out of this world, though.
I think it looks really cool.
It's
I've been
really-
I
yeah.
haven't been playing it, but I've been watching PewDiePie
It is
play
a
it.
Halloween person's like dream come true. It is
It is,
spooky.
yeah. It's like
to the
being in-
perfect
It's like a
degree.
werewolf.
Yeah, Spook Town.
There's werewolves.
Fighting ghosts and ghouls.
I
and
seen a
goblins.
werewolf in a
Yeah.
graveyard.
In
So,
gothic
yeah.
cathedrals and dirty,
So,
bloody stuff.
the thing about these games is that they just drop you in. They don't tell you shit. You got to figure out everything
Hard
on
from
your
the
own.
beginning.
And yeah, it's pretty much like they drop. You have to play the game. Like when you first start any of these games, you're gonna hate it. But once you start building up your guy, you're gonna be like, oh, I get it.
It's a
now.
grind.
Yeah, this would be literally
yeah.
this is the anti-game for me. Like this would be
Yeah.
I would fucking hate this so much.
It's work. It's work to enjoy
It's-
it. I would say.
But once you got a guy who can like whip out a sword and fucking take out a couple of goblins,
Yeah.
with one swing.
See,
With one swing,
It's very much like a repetition and it's painful, but then eventually you're
Right.
like doing shit
It's-
that you
it
thought was
seems
impossible in the beginning of the
tedious
game.
to me. Like that's so. Here's my thing. I'm big on like once. That's why I like puzzle games. Once I get it, I can solve it, and
Yeah.
I'm done. So in a game, it's like okay, I get how to beat him, but he keeps killing me. Like that's where it drives me nuts because I'm like, I get it.
Well, with this game,
I mean, I'm not saying that that's bad.
Like,
that's
you
just
wanna
not
move
my
on.
type of game.
Right,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah,
With
I know.
these
I know that
games,
that's most games.
the reason why it's kind of okay to just like be killed like hundreds and hundreds of times is because there's so much of the world to like suck in. It's like it's beautiful, like you said.
Yeah.
And
how long did this take you, by the way?
couple about a month.
But like
Hours.
can you figure hours or not really?
It shows you at the end. Do you remember?
I don't remember. I didn't want.
He remembers. He doesn't want to say.
No, you know what? I honestly didn't see it because I
didn't wanna know.
I didn't want to know. I didn't want to fucking.
Oh, you think over 24 hours?
easily.
Probably, easily. But I got a video game out of it.
And it is very
fun.
good.
It's like when you're in the thick of that game.
It looks cool. I'm kidding.
And like
Yeah,
you're,
it does look
you're
really
rolling, you're dodging
You're
fireballs.
Your
and-
heart's pounding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like what this from Software has got that I don't think I've felt in any other games in a long time. Like, it's just like the fear and like the kind of anxiety in a good way you get when you're fighting somebody. You're like, I can't fucking die right now. And
you're playing this not for the feelings that like the story gives you or anything. You're playing it for the
No.
feeling that like you're sweaty, your hands are sweating,
adrenaline.
and you're gripping the controller.
you want your
freaking
brain
out.
juices to pump some kind of chemical.
It seems like
Endorphins.
that.
Yeah, you definitely get a release. It's like the build up, and it's so hard. And then once
when
you
you
finally beat that thing,
the
release, the exciting, like the reward that you get, you're just like, fuck yeah,
and you
praise
don't even
slaughter.
have to have 9 months later. There's no baby.
Yeah, yep, that's true.
So
So is that your review? I give it no babies.
Yeah,
No babies.
just nobody's pregnant
Now-
after I beat this game.
With me, I didn't really. It didn't really hook me with Dark Souls and stuff. But like, I went into this more open because I really liked the setting and I really wanted to try. Like, it's so hard, and I think this game does a better job of. It's still difficult right from the beginning, but somehow
More accessible?
Somehow it eased me in a little better.
Oh, because it's
Well, maybe playing Dark Souls.
but
did
then
that.
ultimately, it's harder. It's harder than Dark Souls. It's harder than any game.
Disagree completely.
Oh, really?
Because with Bloodborne, when you hit people, you get health back.
That's which is very cool.
Can't get that in Dark Souls.
The cool
man.
thing about that in this game, it's a very cool design element. The fact that if you take damage from an enemy, you have a small window where if you start hitting the enemy back, you gain your health, some of your health back that
Right,
you
because
lost.
it seems like from what I was
It
watching,
promotes
it looks
aggression.
Like it looks like you can run past a lot of things.
Yeah, sometimes.
So, but you don't want to if you want to gain some energy back,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
another thing about the game is that
Or health,
I
whatever.
beat it, and there's still a whole bunch of places that I didn't see. in the
Right,
game,
right,
because
right.
There are so many different ways you can go through the game.
I
Like,
saw.
pretty
It's one
much-
of those things where. So what are you at? Like 70% completed technically, or not
No,
even?
it's not even like that. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
pretty much instead of thinking of the game as like a line, like beginning and ending, it's like a big circle, like a map, and you're just walking around this map and just trying to figure out the secret of the fucking story. Because I still have no idea what the story was, but
No.
that doesn't matter because I had a fun time playing.
Yeah,
it.
even like
Interesting.
if you just get the gist of it, it's kind of
Really-
cool.
I mean, like-
it's like a.
But you know what? I was thinking about it.
It's a
now,
descent into madness.
That's their thing. Like their
Ambiguity.
Their stories are very ambiguous.
Yeah.
They're
but-
very ambiguity.
But imagine if it wasn't. Like, imagine if they had like this.
I
awesome,
couldn't begin to.
I couldn't begin to imagine. They had this awesome gameplay, and they also had like a story. So it's like you're emotionally invested, and you're like video game.
Well,
invested.
physically
Well, do you,
invested.
think, do you think maybe part of the magic for a lot of people is that you kind of just put yourself
I do
in there and
That's
you're just
the
like,
thing.
okay, cool, let's figure this out.
But you know what? I mean, like, I'm just saying that's just to try something different.
Yeah, definitely.
just
Instead of
because-
just like reading shit that you find on the floor, like it would be really cool if there was like, this is the thing you got to do.
Yeah,
you got to
I mean, like,
get
and
here.
I mean, I do like being just dropped in and just
Yeah.
I got to figure out what the fuck's going on.
It's definitely
Like, yeah,
different. It's a different experience if you're looking for something.
I like it. It gives you that sense of adventure. It
Mhm.
gives you that playing a video game. I discovered a secret chest. Wonder what's inside.
Ooh, it's something that's gonna kill me.
Ooh, it accidentally killed me and it
Yep.
made me waste 3 hours of video game fun.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
Yep, that's
Good.
one thing though. However, if you're someone who gets offended that like your time is being wasted in a game,
Oh yeah,
you might not. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip it.
It's not for. Oh, we should have said that right from the beginning. It's not for everybody.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
no,
Too
yeah.
late, dude. What if people already bought it?
People are already online.
Oh no.
Well,
Sorry.
hey, you know
Oops.
what? To each his own. Bloods
The
will be
witch
born.
song?
The witch is on.
Is that what he says?
No, to each his
To
own.
each his
To
own.
each his own.
Hey,
The
witch
witch
is on.
song.
I thought
The
you
witch
said-
know,
song.
the witch
I
song.
thought he was like the witch song.
Oh God.
he was quoting somebody from the game.
The witch song. No, no, there's none of that.
Is there even dialogue in the game?
now?
Very rare.
Maybe we can close this out with advice.
Advice.
And
for
what would you give to
Bloodborne?
players? Yeah.
Well, like you said, when I played Dark Souls, at first I was like, "Oh, this is not for me." But then when I got into it, I fucking loved it. But if you're playing and like you're not getting it, and it's been some time, then don't bother. If like
Yeah.
you will know if you're the kind of person or not who can play this kind of game.
Definitely.
pretty
Pretty quickly.
quickly.
Yeah.
All right.
My advice is just what?
This is so funny. My advice is
Shut up. My advice
Can I
for
give
somebody
advice?
jumping into Bloodborne. Yeah, sure. My advice for somebody jumping into Bloodborne is skill and practice will actually get you far, but don't overlook good old fashioned grinding. Like Shut up. It's a video game term. Okay, Eric? Grinding, like going back and killing the same enemies over and over and over again and leveling up because that'll help.
I got another tip. Roll around a lot.
Roll around a lot.
roll around.
Square button, a circle button is your friend.
Button is roll around. Because when you're fighting somebody,
they'll hit you.
Imagine if you were in a fight with somebody and he was the kind of person who could just fucking roll around.
Like in real life.
You'd be like, what?
Right, so the guy just dodge rolls to the left of you. You're like, how? Huh? This is a bar fight. What are you doing?
And that's it. The end. Bloodborne, good.
All right.
Video game, fun. Wee.
Caveman reviews.
Yeah.
All right. How about Star Wars?
Thank you, host.
You're welcome.
Good bringing it around.
All right. I appreciate that. I'm glad you think so.
I have, for those of you who don't know, I have
Star
a
Wars.
significant other who has never seen Star Wars, so I'm little by little rewatching all the Star Wars movies with a fresh eye, even though I've seen the originals so many times.
Mm-hmm. Now you're watching the most recent edition, though, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
By the way,
that
if you
being
want them,
said,
I do own the originals. It turns out.
Yeah, I saw that. The only thing though is that Empire Strikes Back, they didn't add too much, which was kind of nice.
Yeah, I don't remember them adding.
Well, they just added
There's
that whole
nothing,
scene
like,
where
offensive.
it's Lucas he's I am your father.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's new. That's new, actually.
They added that part in. Yeah.
So
It worked
out.
out.
So I watched Empire Strikes Back, and it is very good.
Now, isn't that supposed to be like the best one?
It's my favorite.
I like Star
yes.
Wars, but I don't know. Like, I guess that's supposed to be the best one, though, right?
That was
It's
the
my
most
favorite.
Epic.
Love
It's
it.
the most epic, and it's the most building cool shit up.
It was the most real movie out of all the Star Wars. It's Star Wars 1 was this upstart, this crazy chance, and they took a chance, and it was this was a studio motion picture event, So
it's so funny too when it starts.
Reminds me of, like The Dark Knight.
When it starts
in the middle, where it's like a movie that stands on its own in a genre.
Watching it, right after watching the original Star Wars, it's very much like the huge sequel that got a way bigger budget because it's
Really?
like a completely different, even almost feel.
Is this the one
It's
that
like
starts on Hoth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like this one. a lot.
It's just so like
With the Tauntaun.
the light. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this one.
Hey,
Okay, I like.
movies.
Yeah, I
you
like this
saw
one.
Star Wars,
When I was a
right?
kid, this was. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Yeah, I
Had to,
remember that.
remind
I
him.
remember that.
when I was a kid, I saw Star Wars 3 first, and there's a scene
Wait.
where
6.
yes.
Okay.
Return of the Jedi.
Yes, Return of the Jedi first, and there's a scene in that movie where
3.
he says it is 3. Right?
Fuck you. No, it's not. Go ahead.
How
Continue.
is it 3? It's
When
6.
it first came out, it was Star Wars 3, right?
Nobody called it Star Wars 3.
Yeah, I mean, I would just think. I didn't know what you meant.
I'm just being a dick. Go
Return of
ahead.
the fucking Jedi. Luke Skywalker says, they're talking about him being like his father. I was like, wow, why is everybody so surprised? Like,
Oh, you didn't know about the?
no, yeah, because it's in the third one they're just talking about it. Like, is Darth Vader really my father? And I was like, but it's like,
You're like, what's
so-
the big deal?
It's so why is that scene gonna be cool when he says, "I am your father"?
Oh,
If
because
already-
you knew of the "I am your father" scene.
I thought that was gonna happen later in the movie.
Right, it already happened.
Oh my god!
before.
Oh, that's so
Yeah, actually, let me ask
disappointing.
you a question. Did any of the three of us watch Star Wars not knowing about the Darth Vader twist?
I was too young to remember it.
Oh, it
I
was
couldn't tell
too
you.
Saturated in culture.
Yeah, I knew what it was
No,
before I saw it. Yeah,
I saw it really young.
Oh, yeah.
So but I couldn't tell you if I like.
Did you
was
really even
generally
understand what the
surprised.
big deal was, or you did? Like you got
That's
it?
pretty basic. Yeah, that's pretty easy to
Well,
understand.
yeah, well, that's easy for me and Mike to understand, like a dad sort of scenario. But
like as a kid, like the bad guy's your dad.
right, but
Oh,
I'm saying
man,
like
it's
so-
just like real life.
Did you turn to your mom and go like, "What's that?"
What's a dad? That's not fucking funny. All right, cut. Can we cut that? Cut this shit.
It took too long. I thought you were gonna get it a while ago.
No, I didn't, because I don't think about that stuff, Eric.
I know.
I
I'm
tried
the
to
only
cut
one
it
that
out of my
does.
mind. Okay.
I try to forget about it. No,
So Empire
but
Strikes.
really, I knew the twist as well. So
I can't get with these mics.
I can't get with Mike.
You
The
trip over.
Empire Strikes Back, I think it feels so like it's almost funny. Like the whole look is different. Like the cameras are drastically different. Like
Well,
the
yeah,
first scene in the hangar, you're like, holy fuck, this is like a movie. Like, the
I
first
can
one,
kind of remember what you're talking
it
about.
makes
yeah.
It makes the original Star Wars seem like an indie film, and
Which
then
it kind of
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
kinda-
not
yeah,
budget wise,
definitely.
right?
Yeah.
But like
feel-wise,
yeah, sure.
But there's a lot going on in this one, and it's really cool because like it gives you Boba Fett, it gives you more depth into Darth Vader, more depth into Luke, Yoda. Who I love the fact that Yoda shows up and acts like just a confused like homeless guy. He's like, "What? I don't know what's going on." And just fucks with him.
Boo.
And then all of a sudden he goes, "No, listen, I'm Yoda." And then Luke's like, "Holy shit!"
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then Luke's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
I
my
love when
God.
Yoda's on his back.
Oh my God, you're a puppet.
You're a puppet, man. Yeah, I like as much as we broke down Star Wars, I don't have as much like intelligent insights into Empire Strikes Back. Other than that, it was really cool.
How about this? How about this?
Oh, that face! That's impossible.
It's impossible!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his face, I'll never forget it. It reminds me of the Grinch when he goes, "Oh, Max, I love you." It's like the same exact face. No!
There's a.
I think we're about to say
It's,
this.
are you gonna say when he jumps?
Yes.
What? What happened?
When he jumps and falls, and then Darth Vader, like the way he.
What?
Wait.
Are we okay?
Oh,
The
well,
way
I-
okay,
yeah.
like he goes, he goes, join me, and he's like, no, and then he lets go, and
Yeah.
he falls down the thing, and then like the shot of Darth Vader, he goes, like he just drops his arms and goes like, well, it's just really funny, like the way he drops his arms.
That's like the ultimate
he's like,
whelp.
he's like, like
I actually heard that scene got edited, so it looked like that Luke wasn't killing himself.
He was reaching for him? They edit an arm in like he's reaching. Whoa! He falls off.
I
Wait a minute.
don't think so. I don't know.
I heard that from somewhere.
I gotta look into that.
Well,
I-
why are they changing everything?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw there's like how to ruin Star Wars in one picture, and it's a set photo of that scene of Darth Vader doing this and
Right.
Luke holding onto
Oh.
the thing, and just right under them is just a whole bunch
A
of pillows.
thousand. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
1,000 pillows.
No, there's pillows.
The
no,
land of 1,000 pillows.
There's I saw another shot too. It's like there's 1,000 crew members right there.
Yeah.
Like it's funny.
That's weird.
But I think that scene.
1,000
I think
I
that
just
scene
imagine
is,
like Luke going be like, never.
Whee!
Yeah. That scene is really,
Movies, baby.
That scene is really really cool though, like because
Yeah.
of like the look and everything, like what they set up there. But it's very telling too. Who draws their lightsaber first usually shows like the intentions and how the outcome is going to be, because Luke is young in this and he's just like, yeah, I'm going to go fight
got a
Darth Vader,
tiny saber.
even though Yoda said no, don't do it. He's like, no, I got to do it, and he goes and he draws his
pimp.
lightsaber first. You don't do that. He draws his lightsaber first and he's like, come on, Darth Vader, let's fight. And Darth Vader's like, all right, I'll fuck you up, and he
All
does.
right, I'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
All right, how you like that? You like having a hand? Huh? Never mind. Let's go.
John, see you in
Let's
episode 7.
go. Holy fuck yeah! You
Holy
see your
shit.
hand again.
No, the lightsaber, I guess.
Lightsabers used to be pretty important story elements, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
And they're not just fucking toys.
yep. Well,
Is that the sound effect? Can we all do our favorite sound effect?
the one when it opens.
Wait, were you talking about specific lightsaber sounds?
Oh no, I like the TIE fighter noise.
a spaceship that just goes.
You power
what
up.
it
Let's
sounds
go. Let's go. Ha!
But
We're home, Chewie.
but I do.
Chewie, I'm home.
I'm hush.
But other little notes I like.
You know what my favorite note in the movie is? Bum.
Fuck you. Speaking of notes,
Bum.
they really
Second in my
they
favorite.
really like bring the music, like the score, to like the next level.
The
It's-
Jedi theme.
It's incredible.
Wait, am I right or am I wrong that like there's a big time Jedi theme when he's trying to get the lightsaber in Hoth when he's upside down? Or am I wrong? I have a memory of that, but maybe I'm wrong.
You know why
I,
that?
be-
scene
I
was in
believe
the
I
movie?
believe it's.
The
Yeah, 'cause
Jedi
his
theme.
face
That's
got
what I'm
fucked
saying.
up.
Face guy fucked
Yeah.
up.
That's right. He
Yeah,
was in a
very-
car accident. Yeah, he
motorcycle accident.
killed Matthew Broderick or some shit. I heard. But
I like that it really raises the stuff with the music. It adds a lot of like the romance stuff between Han and Leia, although it actually kind of happens kind of suddenly because he's really just kind of raping.
wait, ready? Here we go. Wait, is it in this movie? I love you.
I know. Yeah, that is in this
Okay.
movie, and that's like the best part.
Yeah, that's great.
It's dark and shit, and
Wasn't
it's really
it? Wasn't
cool.
that like an improvised line? Isn't that
Yep.
one of those classic
Yep.
improvised
Yeah,
lines?
and,
not
Carrie-
improvised line. He said it properly, and then he told him, "I'm going to do it this
And
way."
Carrie Fisher revealed that apparently at the new Star Wars celebration, she revealed that they were like hungover as fuck during that scene,
That's fucking hilarious.
which I think that is really
Carrie
funny.
Fisher's a son of a bitch. I
But
love her.
I like stuff like that, and the fact that the movie kind of ends very much on like a downer. It's very
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
oh,
I remember.
all right, like okay, now we gotta go get Han
Look
Solo.
at a giant fucking galaxy at the end.
Yeah, which
They're
is
really
cool.
far away. Where the fuck are they when they're looking at that?
far
giant-
away. I'd say.
Yeah, it was like the Milky Way was like just right in frame in the
Yes.
window. Like,
I never seen any Star Wars movie where they fly out of a fucking like galaxy. That's crazy. That's
because they're at the outer rim, baby. It's different there.
So it's all sad and downer, and then all of a sudden you're like,
space. At
Time
least.
to-
Yeah,
da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
pretty much. Well, that's the thing. Like, it ends on a downer, but then like they look up and they go, "Oh, well, at least space is really cool," and they look at
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
it. Yeah,
It was a long time until Return of the Jedi came out too, right? It was like 4 or 5 years. right?
Was it?
4 or 5 years
it-
till the
I don't.
next one.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long.
And we
fucking
got
time.
Star Wars coming up
Yeah,
sometime.
but overall, I would give it a A plus. No, I give it an A.
We don't do this, Jake.
Okay, no, we don't do this.
Give it something else. Give it how many Ewoks? Or is that the next one? That's the third
next one.
All
So
right.
I'll give it
no Ewoks. 0 Ewoks. That's the rating.
I'll give it 1 carbonite freezing and 6 bounty hunters. And also,
So I think he's rewriting 12 Days of Christmas.
yeah, like a Star Wars Christmas.
12 Days of Star Wars. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Why do I feel? Oh, I'm sure that's never been done. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you for sitting through this.
Thank you for sharing that, Jake. Thank you for sharing that, Mike.
You're welcome.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
This is a good time. Final thoughts. Bloodborne is a Star Wars film, and Star Wars is a death match.
Bloodborne game.
Class dismissed. Can we end with that from now on?